Legal disclaimer. Do not make this trade. Seriously, don't. This video is for educational purposes only and placed by a professional trader from Maverick Trading. Maverick Trading is sponsoring this trading experiment with a $100,000 trading account. To trade for Maverick Trading, you can submit an application for stock, option trader or currency trader from the link in the video description below.
Here we are, it's Friday on trade number 56. We are trying to prove the conspiracy theory. Well, it's not such a conspiracy theory, but all of the emphasis is put on the entry, very little on the exit. We're throwing the entry out. We're doing random stuff and just using strict position management rules. It is Friday, and we always do News Friday, and this is big news. And again, I'm a space geek. I love astronomy. I love all that stuff. And Japan is aiming to become the 5th country in the world to land something on the moon. And it's literally like it's a 20-minute countdown that is in place right now when I'm doing this video. So I geek out on stuff like this and I say, look, let's do something in the news. This is exciting news. I don't really know what stocks there are that are publicly traded that deal in sending things to space, but I'm going to do a Google search. We're going to find a list. We're going to pick one of those, and that is going to be our trade. So I'm just going to do a Google search, stocks that send things to space. That's not the greatest Google search I've done, but here we have. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do this Motley Fool article. 5 space stocks to watch. We're going to pick one of these 5. It is Lockheed Martin, SPCE, Rocket Lab. All right, let me make a quick wheel, spin those, and this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's go ahead and spin it. Ooh, it looks like number 4. Number 4. So let's go back to that list. Number 4, AJRD. AJRD. I'm not sure it's going to have enough volume. Let's go check. AJRD. Yeah, that's not going to work. So let's actually kill that one. Now let's leave it on there, and we'll spin this wheel again. Looks like number 3 is the spin. Let's see what number 3 is. Number 3 is Rocket Lab, RKLB. Put that in. It is below $10. It is not going to work, and it, you know, for a sub 10,000 or sub $10 stock to only do 1 million shares, that's tiny. That's very small. So spin that wheel again. Right, number 2, and I believe I saw that was Lockheed Martin, and we know there's definitely. Oh, space, Virgin Galactic. Let's see this one. Oh dang, this is a $1.86. So it looks like, let's just do this. Let's just go to this list and choose Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin is a big company. It's a huge company. Definitely going to be no liquidity or price problems there. Could have saved us a little bit of time there. Oh yeah, we already traded this one, and it was one of our longest trades. I think we got in right in here. It was a short, and it went for well over a month. You know, sometimes that just happens. Let's get into this trade, and you can see this trade. If we go in and we take a look at where this moving average is, it is rising. It is rising. I don't love this trade, but whatever. It's it's not what we're doing here. So $6.17 on the ATR. Current price is $457.68. It is going to be a long here on Lockheed Martin. It is January 19th, 2024. This is Lockheed Martin. We're going to be long. Entry price is $457.68. ATR is 617, so 2x ATR for our initial stop of 1234 is going to be down to 445.34. We need to check our account balance, do our position sizing, make the trade, and then we'll wrap it all up. Checking our account balance, go to account window. Account balance currently is $102,655. We're going to put that number right here. Our risk is always 1%. Remember, a higher price stock is just going to make our position sizing a lot smaller. 457.68. Great thing about using ATR is that everything is adjusted for price and volatility. So we just did a super volatile stock that was very low priced and it was a low position size. This is not a very volatile stock, but a very high priced stock. So we're going to get a small amount of shares. This one comes out to be 83 shares. Let's go and make the trade. Coming over here, let's put in LMT. We are going to be buying it. Limit 83 shares is what it was. Our limit price, again, I'm just going to build this order. Just build this order out, and you can see it's pretty decent spread, 457.07 by 457.41. I'm not going to go all the way up to the top. I'm going to try to go somewhere a little bit above the midpoint here. Again, when you have a wide spread, you always try to cut it down to try to save yourself some money. Sometimes you can cut it down quite a bit. If you want, just start with the midpoint and then work your way up. That's a really good way to do it, is just start between the bid and the ask, and then just start there. And if you don't get filled, you move it up a little bit. You move it up a little bit. You should never just hit market orders on something with a wide bid-ask spread. It's just a really dumb idea. You're just giving money away for no reason. All right, our stop was going to be 1234. Let me change that to trail. There we go, 1234. Always make sure it's good till canceled. Let's see if we get filled. Yep, we got filled. Fill price of 457.125. We round up on this one, so 457.13. Here are the final trade numbers here on Lockheed Martin. I wanted to go into just a little bit of what I expect on this trade. I expect to be in this trade for a very, very long time. Let me show you why. It all comes back to ATR. So take a look at the normal ATR on this. Once we had a lot of volatility, it took a while to calm down, but ATR really came down and was really more in the 5 area for a long time. It creeped back up and it looks like it's about to come down again. So when you enter a trade using ATR and that trade is experiencing temporary higher than normal volatility, then your trade is going to be your stops are going to be a little bit wider than the stock would normally call for. Because of that, if the stock goes back to an average of 5 ATR, which is where it's been, you can see that our stop is going to be quite wide for this. And if volatility keeps dropping, if the ATR keeps dropping, we're going to be in this for a while. I expect that this is probably going to be another trade like we had before, where it sits plus or minus a little bit for a month and then finally makes a move. And this was the move. Sorry, I can't even remember where the move was. Oh, it's right here. Right here. Finally makes a little move to knock you out, and then it goes back to doing nothing. I would not be surprised at all if that's what happened here. Here are our targets, 2x target, 4x target. You guys know what to do. We're just simply going to move it, and then we're not going to do anything. I think this one's going to be the most boring trade we've made in a while, but guess what? I could be totally wrong on that. This could be our best one or our worst one ever. Thanks, everybody.